All right, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. You can share, you can like, click on that bell, okay? Like, share, and then subscribe. Thank you. Today I'm going to talk about the voice classification. You know, like soprano, alto, tenor, and the bass. These are the primary voice groups or classifications we have. Then there are other secondary parts like contralto, male tenor, and all of that, and then a bass, and then also we have baritone and all of that. I'm going to talk about all of this in the next session, but today I'm going to focus more on the three major parts which I regard as the 21st century parts. They are the soprano, alto, and tenor. Yeah, in this 21st century, these are the parts we normally use majorly now. The bass and all other kind of parts, they are not too relevant in this 21st century, especially in gospel. Yeah, so the soprano is defined as the highest female voice, and I need you to underline the word highest. Then the alto is the lowest female voice, the tenor is the highest male voice, and of course the bass is the lowest male voice. So if this is true, then we don't need to strain the tenor, the bass. Yes, because when you strain a singer and you get strained for a long time, what happens to your voice is that you destroy it. Your vocal cords start bustling, making some noise, they vibrate. And when that happens more frequently, your voice is torn. And if care is not taken, you may not be able to regain it again. You talk naturally with a husky and coarse voice, which is very dangerous. So this voice is a tool. It needs to be protected. It needs to be lubricated. It needs to be, it's not supposed to be strained, even while talking or while singing. And let me clear this, that every person who teaches, every person who talks, mass communicator, preachers, and singers, we are all categorized under the word voice users. We are all voice users, so we need to really take care of our voice. So when we are talking about voice group and voice classification, this particular group of people also should pay attention to this. The preachers, the mass communicators, the teachers, the singers, and every other voice user, we should really pay attention to this. So now, soprano singers are actually those people who talk and sing with a high range. They talk with a high pitch. The alto are those female sisters or singers or talkers who talk moderately, not very high, but not very down to the tenor. And the same thing with tenor. And this is why I brought my keyboard so you could see. Normally, this is the middle C. We have C, 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 and this is the middle C. From this range to this A here is the voice for soprano. They can, anything within this range, they can hit it well for you. Okay? And if you work very, very hard, of course, excuse me, you can cross over to other few keys, like my sisters Celine Dion and Whitney Houston and all of that. They can cross. Okay? These are exceptional people, and that has to do with how well you can rehearse. That's why we rehearse. But normally your range is from this C to this A. Anything on this, you can sing it well. Then the alto, they descend down. Their own is from this C to this C here. You can see now they are falling down. That means they can't climb high. So if you want to really force an alto singer to climb higher, you are straining the person. And this is not ought to be. So this is their own. And then the tenor sing from this G. I hope I'm right. Yeah, the tenor sing from this G to A. So you can see we are descending down so that nobody gets strained. So if you push forward, you are straining them. So now, in this part of the world where I come from, the in African setting, we feel when that takes me, we have melody line and the harmonic line. Melody part and the harmonic part. Okay? That's how the voice is grouped. Now, in this part of the world, Africa, we feel when you are singing on the melody line, you are singing with the soprano. And so, because of this error, most sisters will want to sing on the melody line, not even minding whether it is low for them or not. So, if they are singing on the melody line and it's low for them, tell me, what will the harmonic line do? What will the tenor and the alto do that are supposed to be lower? So you see the alto descending very low again, and some of them can't hold the low register, and you see them wobbling because they are sisters. And the tenor descend very low again, like as if they are singing bass. So this is the reason why I am making this video, to clear this air, that it's not supposed to be so. The soprano singers are supposed to sing very high to their comfort zone. Don't forget the word comfort zone always. Then the alto now descend, come after, and then the tenor follow suit. Regardless of whether it is a melodic line or a harmonic line, the soprano is going to sing the highest. If it is very high, we give it to soprano singer. And when it is moderate in the middle line, we give it to alto. And when it is to the left hand side, we give it to the tenor. That's how the part should be. Otherwise, you end up straining all the singers, and after singing, they'll just go home and take paracetamol. I'm just joking. All right. So, for example, I have this. I'm in the key of F. How great! This is very moderate for me, right? Of course, then that should be tenor. It is a melodic line, but it is tenor line because it's already down and low. Comfortable for me as a guy. So I can sing, how great is our God. Sing with me, how great. So the tenor is on the melodic line here now. Now, what would the alto do? How great, how. I'm in the fifth degree of the note, which is so, do, re, mi, fa, so. How great. That's my note now. So if this is true, then the next one, look at the chord. If this is true, then the next one up should be alto. How great. You see now, more higher than me now. Step up. But on the harmonic line. How great is our God. Sing with me, how great. Okay, then the next note here, this is the chord. How is for the soprano. How great is our God. You can see now, brightening up now. So the reason why I should take this is because in case if the music demands, the music demands that we should transist. You know what we call swabbing in singing. We swab the part, we transist. Where we exchange the parts. If the music demands for that, we can comfortably transist without anybody getting strained. Alright, so when we are here, tenor, alto, and soprano. How great is our God. Then I'm transiting. How great is our God. Then I'm transiting. How great is our God. Did you get that now? From the melodic line, how great is our God, how great is our God. That is for the tenor. So in such a way, I as a guy will not get strained. But when you in a situation where you put me, you don't put me how great, you put me on a how great to start with as a harmonic line, then you will be straining me. By the time I will get to the third transition, like how great is our God, sing with me. Look at the second face. How great is our God. Then the third place, I'm going to sing the melody now. How great is our God, which is very high for me. So for you not to get yourself worn out, this is a trick. This music thing has a trick, but if you don't know, you keep destroying your voice after praise and worship, or after rendition, after performance. You end up destroying your vocal cords. So this is why I am making this video, to clear out the air on how the part should be sung. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily mean that the soprano should sing the melodic line. No, so long as it is the highest, whether melodic or harmonic, you give it to the soprano, and then the middle one, give it to the alto, and then the lowest, you give it to the tenor. If I say the lowest, you know what I mean, because I say the bass is out of it for now. You give it to. So this is how chords are arranged. This is how chords are arranged. This is the direct chords. We have the inverted form, inverted again, second inverted. So if you watch this, how great is our God that I was singing, I'm on the inverted second inversion already. I'm in the on second inversion. So I mean the third rather. This is a chord. I'm on the key of F. How great, how. So it's taken from here. That means I'm on the third inversion. So if I'm starting from the third inversion, I should come back to the direct and then to the next inversion. If you know this trick, you'll be able to split to every choir leader, every choir master. You'll be able to distribute the parts to all your choir members, and they'll be able to sort themselves out on time and save the time for the rehearsals. And before you know it, you have an awesome time. So this is how voices are classified, and this is how they are grouped. For any question, any comment, you can contact me on in the number and the email you are seeing on the screen. And don't forget to like my channel, and don't forget to share, subscribe. I'm going to do more videos and interact with you more. Any question, any comment, I'm here to answer you. Thank you.